What's up guys, my name's Sosie and welcome back to another FIFA 22 video. This is going to be about Rule Breakers Antonio, a team that you can use, some tips and tricks, and just how to get this objective done generally a lot quicker, a lot easier. So let's get straight into it. First and foremost, he's going to require finesse goals in 11 separate matches. So of course, no one scoring those finesse goals. Not too hard in this game, as FIFA 22's meta does cater for finesses. Headers, however, a little bit more difficult. My personal tip on this one would be back post crossing, or alternatively, crossing to the centre of the 18-yard box if you're on corners. Use RB to pull a player near post, and then as soon as they start running, whip the cross in, try and get it up. Obviously, it's going to be a bit more difficult. If you can utilise playing against someone, message them, say, do you want to do the headers, etc., get that done, help each other out. That always helps. Assist four goals using players with 75 physical minimum. Now that is where the team comes in, and I'm going to help with that, of course. And then the last one, win by 2 goals minimum. So, of course, backing up for golden goal, not really going to work for this unless it counts for the 11 separate games. But if you can get people to go a couple down and back out, it is friendlies. It will make this a lot quicker. So let's have a look at the requirements for the friendlies team before we jump into the one that I've built. So, of course, it is in red links. You need 6 leagues minimum, you need 6 countries minimum, and you're going to need 40 chemistry, and you can only have 1 max player who is a loan card. So, of course, that's going to limit you in terms of using your icons, maybe your lone Mbappe, etc. You can still get 1 in there, but you can't just use a full lone sweaty meta team. So that's where it comes in with me, the team that I've built. Let's have a look at it and see if it can help you out. Now on screen, guys, is the team. As you can see, it does have 42 chemistry. That is for me for the most part because I have loyalty on almost all of these. If you went out and bought slightly more of them, the chemistry would drop. Additionally, a really cheap way to lose chemistry as well is to convert your left or right back and right and your left mid and right mid to right wing or left wing if you are trying to lose chemistry, which most of us aren't most of the time. So the main emphasis behind this team is that obviously I have not necessarily strictly adhered to the requirements of the friendly thing. This would work regarding the chemistry being lower than work, but I've tried to give you a wide variety of players within the bench and the first team to show you what you can use for sort of players that you can put in there and how to get it done. So you could use more players from certain leagues and just make sure they don't link to each other, but this is what I've gone for. So in goal we've got Livkovic, mainly because he's an 82 rated keeper who is in, of course, the Croatian league. So you're just not going to get a lot of players that are in the Croatian league going to go into the team, and therefore he's one that you can use to add to another league or another nation. At right back we've got Rodriguez for the Met League, decent stats across the board. He also has the 75 physical, so if you did get an assist with him, that would. Gomez, just a sweaty centre-back. I've stuck him in there because he's one of the few Prem players we put in here. Other OP centre-backs, we've got Lucas Verissimo. He's got 81 pace. He's, again, Liga NOS, not a super used league, so you can use him. Philippe Max from the Eredivisie, again, super meta player. He's got the 75 physical, decent pace, well, and a decent left-back to use. At right wing, Porto, 90 pace, 79 shoot, 8 passing, and, of course, 80 dribbling with that 79 physical. So, again, any assist with him will count. Same Paulinho, he's got really well-rounded stats, obviously meets the physical requirement. Similarly with Kessie as well, meets the physical requirement in abundance, and again, a great player. Paulinho also being a nice off-league to help with those leagues as well. We've then also got Kostic over here, who is Bundesliga, another well-rounded player, and he's, of course, got the physical. And then up top, we've gone for Inaki Williams. There are not a lot of strikers that are going to have the physical requirements. Inaki is one of them, and he's super meta and OP. Osimhen is another one who's super meta and OP, has the physical requirements. So any assist between those two will help each other out. Looking at the bench, we've got Long from the MLS, another player that you can include to get the nations and the leagues up. Timber, another option from the Eredivisie with 83 pace. Vida from the Turkish league. If you completed Anderson Talisca, or if you buy his inform, then another one from an off-league with the physical requirements and just a brilliant card that you can stick in there. Barella, another one from the Serie A. Mbappe, if you've got his loan, I've actually got him untradeable, but he does meet the 75 physical requirement. You could chuck Mbappe in there, for instance, and that would also help. But there's the one loan potential. Anything that might not help is if you have got a hero card, they may increase the chemistry because obviously they could link to some people, but you can still get dead links. They're obviously not icons. So if you want to use like a lone Robbie Keane, if you have him, or any of the lone heroes that you have, then you can of course chuck those in. Some other options for you, ignoring the loans obviously on Calvert-Lewin, you could go out and buy him, etc. He does have the physical requirements. Antonio is another option himself because he's got the physical requirements, so you could stick him up top. We've also got Rebic here, who has the physical requirements, is another Serie A player. Adama Traore, if we move him over, obviously you're going to see that he does have the physical requirements and is a great card to use for this. Another one that you could easily chuck in and and will really, obviously he's going to lower the chemistry for me there because he doesn't have loyalty because I don't have him. And then also, if you completed Gus Till, he is another Eredivisie option that you could stick in the midfield. As you'll see, he does have the 80 physical as well. So all of those are going to help you. In terms of Osman and I don't think you have any trouble scoring headers with them either. But generally, that should help you out. The team, if you want to copy it exactly, if you want to use the players that you have, then just make the best team that you have to go for this objective. I don't think you'll see too many super sweaty teams because obviously people are going to be using all sorts of random players. If you do have the high rated players in your club, like Haaland, if you've got Lewandowski, they've got the high physicals, of course, chuck them in. I just made this team as low and sort of OP, the cheap players as it could be, so that if you don't have any of the OP with high physicals, then you can go out and get this team and it'll be able to help you out. If you like the video, guys, please leave a subscribe to me. I hope this video was helpful to you. My name is Soapsy, and I'll see you guys later.